Hey, it's Chris Larson, and today I want to show you Cloud Dashboard for LabVIEW. It's a NI Labs project, so go to ni.com/labs and search for Cloud Dashboard, or the direct link is up here. It's not very memorable, but you can copy that down. The Cloud Dashboard page on NI Labs has some information about what it is. It's a dynamic web presence for your LabVIEW project, so you can now check out your LabVIEW project from your mobile phone, from another computer, basically from the internet. Pretty cool. I'm going to show you the features so you can take the time to read what's here. One thing that I do want to share with you is feedback and support. Follow this link to give us some feedback, and we'd love to hear what you think and if you come up with any bugs or any features that you would like. So let us know. Now let's get to it. So once you're on the ni.com/labs, then go to Cloud Dashboard and then download the VI package. It takes a little bit to download, and then you can install it just like you normally would. One thing to note is that you will need LabVIEW 2013 with Service Pack 1. If you don't have Service Pack 1, you'll get a note up here saying it's not compatible with your system. So if you have 2013, install Service Pack 1. I've already installed it. It takes a few minutes. But what it does install is a palette that has all the things you need to use the Cloud Dashboard, and then it also has an example. And we're going to go through the example today. The example project, you can just follow it right from the VI package manager. And the example project includes a basic front panel with some simulated sine wave data. But now let's switch over to the Cloud Dashboard. I haven't shown that to you yet. The link is here on the page, cdb.niwsc.com/dashboard. Then you can create a free account. Just put in your email address. We'll send you an email, and then you can finish the sign up from there. I've already signed up. I've created an account for this video, and it's Cloud Dashboard at outlook.com. Yes, there's two D's. Cloud Dashboard. All right. So once you log in, you'll be presented with this page. I don't have any devices, and now a device is a LabVIEW project. But before I can create a device, I need to create a key, and this is what's going to secure the channel. So create a key, and I will call it demo. I will choose an expire date sometime in the future. And then I will let the permissions be read, write, and I will also enable it. There's a scenario where you might want read only or write only. In this case, I want read and write, and I also want to enable it. I'll save the changes. Now I have a new key. And here's the API key. I'm going to be deleting this after the podcast, so go ahead. Try and publish to it, but it won't work. Right-click on the download link and click Save As, and then save it as keyfile.txt. And this is important. It has to be a text file. So save it as keyfile.txt. In this case, I'm just saving it in my download folder. All right. Now I can go back to the example. And in the example, it wants the key file, which I will just browse to right here in Downloads. Now if I go to the device page, you can see there's no device. But when I start up the LabVIEW project with the key file intact, my demo device appears on the portal. It also publishes some information about the device. It's a Windows PC, and the serial number is just this default ID. It creates some events. Here's an event. It's online and ready to use. I can acknowledge that event. And it creates triggers. Now, triggers are a way for me to use the dashboard to interact with the LabVIEW project. So when I click initialize, you can see current state is stopped. When I click initialize, the state will change to resetting, and then it'll be idle. So now we're ready to get going, and then the trigger here changed again to the start button. And in that process, it created a graph channel called vibration. So now if I click start, you can see it's starting and executing. Now I'm publishing data to the graph. So if I look at the graph, you can see it's now updating. And this is about 2-second delay. There's some delay between the internet and the publishing from LabVIEW, so it's about a 2-second delay. But you can see the sine wave coming in, and you can kind of see the sine wave being generated here. Now if I go back, I can pause it or click done, and then you can see a few more events have been created, so I can acknowledge those. Now the cool thing is you can share this with someone else. You just put in their email and share, and then they'll have access to it. And then every time a device is created, you'll also get an email. See, so I got an email saying this new device has been created, and then with a link I can go check it out. So here's the home page. All right. So now if I look at my device list, you can see this. One thing we've added, and this is experimental, is the dashboard. Now on the dashboard, I have a whole bunch of widgets, and they're all stacked on top of each other at the moment. And the reason for that is because of the positions of those devices are set to 0, 0, 0. So if I can kind of spread them out, I'm going to change the X and Y coordinates here. Change this one to 200, this one to 100, 200. Actually, no, I'll do 100, 100, and this will be 200 and 0. Wait, this will be 0 and 200 and 200 and 100 and 300 for the Y position and 0. Go ahead and close that, and I will save it. So where all the controls are created. So now if I run it, it will delete the device, add the device back, and once the state is in stopped, there we go, it should spread these out a little bit. We'll refresh it. There, you can kind of see it spread them out. So this is position, 0, 1, 0. This is at position 0, 100, and this is at position 0, 200, and then you can kind of see how I spread them out. So we have these different controls and indicators that you can use, and you can kind of create your own dashboard however you want, and then you can interact with these on the page over here. So if I start this up again, we'll reset it and then start, and I'll go back to the dashboard. And here's amplitude. If I change it down to 2, you'll see amplitude over here changes to 2. And I can switch, amplitude up to 6. How about amplitude all the way up to 10? You can see it changes up to 10. And that's changing the height of the graph. So if we look at the graph, it's now at amplitude of 10. And you can see amplitude 10 here. So that's the quick overview of Cloud Dashboard. Hope you enjoy it. If you have questions, remember, go to the forums page here. Click reply, ask us questions, put down suggestions. We'd love to hear from you. This is still in NI Labs and in development, and we're excited for how you're going to use it, and we're excited to see the projects that come out of this. Thanks.